Hi, this is Charlie Page. I've got a little touch of laryngitis, so forgive me if my voice doesn't exactly sound normal. But what I want to do is get this video out to you right away because I want to show you a way to get people to engage more with your blog. Now, you see here we're on my blog, and I want to show you an example of a mistake that people are making very, very commonly, and it's really easy to fix this mistake. And when you do, what it does is it causes people to stay on your site longer. Now, when they stay on your site longer, some really good things happen. They tend to join your list more easily. They tend to buy from you more often. They tend to tell their friends about you, and they tend to follow you on social media. So these are all really, really good things. Okay, so here we are on my blog, and like your blog, my blog has categories. I'm going to scroll down to the bottom of the page, and you don't need to see all this scrolling, so I'm going to pause this while I scroll down to the bottom of the page. Okay, here we are at the bottom of the page, and you see on the right hand side that my blog has categories, probably like your blog does. It's a very common structure when you have a blog to have posts that are in categories, and we all put little widgets on the right hand side of the blog to show what our categories are so people can navigate around and find what they're interested in. Here is the trick that I want to teach you today. Instead of letting people click on this link to see your category, what I'm going to suggest is that you make a category specific landing page. I'm going to show you the difference right now. On my blog, I'm going to click on driving traffic and go to the category page. Now this page is created by WordPress, and you see it says category archives, driving traffic. That's what it looks like in OptimizePress, which is the theme I use. It may look a little different on your blog, but it's going to be the same thing. And I'm going to scroll down this page because I want to show you what this looks like. The truth about traffic, continue reading. No money for advertising, announcing Common Sense Academy, multiple streams of traffic. You see, this is just a collection of posts that people can see if they want to. It really doesn't help readers very much because we've proven with heat maps that people on these category pages, they're going to scroll down through about 3 stories and they're going to say, I'm in a hurry, I don't have time for this, and they're off your site. So the question is, how do we keep them on the site longer? How do we get them to engage with the same content? This is what I'm talking about, not new content, the same content. How do we get them to engage with the same content in a way that helps them better and helps us better too? Well, here's how you do it. I'm going to switch over to what's called a category landing page. Now this is a page that it took me 20 minutes to write. It doesn't take very long to write it. What you're doing on this page is a combination of 3 things. Number 1, you're giving people some information they haven't seen before about the topic they're interested in. So this is a driving traffic course, as I'm calling it, and it's some of my most popular driving traffic articles. You notice that I'm not creating new articles to do this. I'm just repackaging my existing articles in a different way. Now, I like to say this. We all face the same problem because it's true. Not only does it help me connect with the reader, but it's true. I have a traffic problem. You have a traffic problem. We all do because nobody gets enough. But we can solve these problems if we know some basic techniques. So I've got a little bit of copy here. Bombarded by emails promising easy ways. Well, that's true. I get a couple of hundred of those a day. And a little bit more copy. My goal in these articles is to share with you the core truths I have learned in the past 16 years. That's true too because I use very conservative techniques. So here's what I want to show you. Look at these beautiful little links here. These are links to the same articles that they can see over here. But instead of having to scroll up and down the page, they just see a nice little set of links over here. The beauty part of this is threefold. Number 1, I get to put the links that I want on this page. Number 2, I get to put them in the order I want them to be on this page. And here's the big kahuna. Here's the real win for me and will be for you if you create what I call a category landing page. Look right down here. Click here for my best traffic tips free. Now if a person makes it down here and they've opened one or two of these, even if they haven't, if they make it down here, they're likely going to be interested in learning more about driving traffic. And guess what this little link here does? Sell a product? No. Even better, it builds my mailing list for me. So right here, I have a driving traffic specific mailing list that they can join. Now, what do you think they get when they join this list? You guessed it. They get all the articles I've written about driving traffic. That's just a beautiful way to repurpose your content. So here are your action steps. And again, I apologize for my voice. Number one, create a category specific landing page. Take your top category, whether that's weight loss or it's relationships or it's making money online, whatever your top category is, with your best articles, and write a little short landing page. I mean, this whole page, if I counted the words, probably 150 words. Then you put links to your top 5 articles. Why 5? Because if you do more than 5, it looks like too many. If you do less than 5, it doesn't look like enough. I've tested 3, 2, 7. I've got 17 or 20 articles in this category. I tried a long stack of articles and measured the clicks. 5 is the number. So you put 5 articles in links right here in the order you want them in, make them open in a new window, and then be sure to add a list building component to the page. If you take an hour and you do this, here's what you're going to see. If you measure your metrics now for how long people are on your site, and you can do that super easy with Google Analytics. If you measure how long people are staying on your site now, and then you put this category landing page in place, and you measure it 30 days from now, you're going to find that in many cases you'll double the amount of time they stay on your site, especially if they're not staying on your site very long. Okay, this is Charlie. I hope you found this helpful. Sorry again about the voice. I'm sure I'll recover soon. I'll make another video for you that'll sound a whole lot better. But listen, this idea is gold, and it's completely free to do. Just take an hour, maybe a little less, create a page for each category that's important for people to see. Put the links to your, a little bit of text, the links to your top 5 articles, and don't forget to put a list building element on there. If you want to take the next step, create you a little autoresponder where they just get 1 article a week from that category. No matter how you do it, you'll put people on your list. They'll stay on your site longer, and those are both beautiful things. Thanks for listening and watching. I hope you have a wonderful day.